Good morning. I'd love to say I was out on a fantastic walk this morning, but I'm doing a very short walk because there's been problems. So, as you've been keeping up to date with the news, you will have saw that a 175-year-old building was burned down next to Glasgow Central train station. What that's meant is a lot of the trains have been cancelled. There's very few trains on, which has made it kind of difficult for me to really go anywhere. So I'm kind of stuck in Dalry. And in all honesty, I've done all the walks in Dalry to death. I mean, I don't think there's a walk left in Dalry that hasn't been put on my YouTube channel a few times. So I thought we'd just do this very short 10-minute walk that runs from the train station down behind Garnock Street in Dalry, along what's known as the Lovers Walk, and takes you out at Kilwinning Road. This is where I usually film the intros anyway, but walking up in the other direction towards the station. I thought I would just do it to stretch my legs, and so I've got something to put up tomorrow on my channel. So it won't be the most exciting video, but now you know why. So hopefully normal service will be resumed next week. So just up ahead of me you can see the wee bridge across the River Garnock. So you have options here. If you cross the bridge and go up to the right, that just takes you out at Garnock Street, which is pretty ugly. If you go straight across and turn left, it takes you down at Kilwinning Road. That's the route I'm going to go. It only takes about 5 minutes and runs along Putchin Burn. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If you go left, it takes you on a loop up behind the Blair Estate. And I was tempted to go there today, but there's been so much torrential rain that path will be absolutely flooded. In fact, I can see big puddles just right at the start of it, but it'll be worse further up. So, across the bridge towards Kilwinning Road. Murky River Garnock today. This Putchin Burn just underneath that other little bridge. Just think this river here makes its way all the way down to Irvine. You can actually walk up that path on that side as well, but that's just pure mud. Nice enough in the summer. This path is quite muddy, the state of it. Yeah, nearly fell, very slippy. This is why I'm not going very far. The weather's been atrocious, and there's very limited paths that aren't covered in mud and Dalry. I'm slipping everywhere here. This has been a bad idea. This will be why there's nobody out in these paths, because they're treacherous. Absolutely treacherous walking conditions. Now this is why I can handle just about all weathers apart from rain. I know you're thinking it looks sunny now, but just 10 minutes ago the rain was torrential. You couldn't have walked for 2 minutes without getting drenched. Oh, this is a bad idea. Should have stuck to the paved areas. Look at this, it's just mud, very slippy mud. Not my idea of fun. I should have known better. And they're stuck here. Walking my legs apart to straddle this puddle. I'm walking like John Wayne. It's a wee bit less slippy here. It's slightly gravelly, which is good. This wee burn is normally just a tiny trickle. Get more water flowing through it today. We'll try not to slip in here. Oh. This is all new. I haven't walked down here for about 6 months, but this fencing is all new. There used to be an old derelict building here, but obviously somebody's decided to do something with the land. Don't know what. At least they've put all the stones down here so you can walk on it. That's an improvement. That makes life a wee bit easier. And you see what they're doing over this fence? No, completely hidden it. Used to be able to get a nice view right across there. Can I see through there? The old derelict building's still there. Can you see it? I see building supplies there, so they must be going to do something with it. Who would be brave enough to try and walk across that? Not me, that's for sure. It's looking quite pleasant down here now. Getting away from all the mud. Nice little burn alongside. So that's me just reached Colinning Road. I told you it would be a short video. Hopefully get something a wee bit more interesting next week. This is a fine wee walk if you're heading towards Linn Glen from Dalry station. This is the shortest route. A bit nice on summer right enough. So thanks for watching this very limited video today, and I'll catch you next week. Cheerio now.